Days Gone is just around the corner, coming out 26th of April. Now we were able to get our hands on the game and give it a play, so here are 5 things you need to know about Days Gone. Number 1, the storyline. So Days Gone takes place 2 years after a global pandemic has killed almost all of humanity and left millions of others turned into Fricos, which are zombie-like creatures. Now we'll get into those in a second. We follow Deacon St. John, a former outlaw turned bounty hunter, after the death of his wife and how he changes through this world in the days gone since the pandemic. Now this game actually has multiple endings depending on the player choice. So the way that you play through the game, you might end up with an ending that's different to everyone else that you know. Number 2, the open world. Days Gone takes place in the Pacific Northwest, which offers a pretty diverse geography. It also has a dynamic weather system, meaning it can change from sunny to windy to rain to snow. Now you need to keep an eye on what the weather's doing because it'll actually influence the way that the game acts. For example, Fricos during daytime are a little bit more sluggish and slow, so it's good to go in then, whereas at nighttime they're a lot more aggressive. Now on top of that, every single building you come across in Days Gone is accessible, so as you're exploring the open world, you're not going to come across a building that has just got some impenetrable door that no matter what you do, you cannot blow down.
Oh no! Gotta move! She's flanking you!
Number 3, the Fricos. Now, Fricos are a pretty big part of what you're going to be facing in Days Gone, and there are a few different types of Fricos. The first ones being newts. These are younger Fricos that were infected. Now, they don't really pose much of a threat because they're probably more scared of you, but they can mess with you and maybe steal your stuff. The second being the swarmers, which are the main style of Frico that you're going to face. There are also screamers, which can bring in other Fricos from the surrounding areas and cause hordes as well. They've said that there's a few other styles of Fricos in the game that they've kept as a surprise, so who knows what you're going to find out there when you're exploring the open world. Animals themselves can also be infected with the Frico virus, so keep an extra eye out when you're going around. Fricos don't actually have to be all bad though. You can actually use them to your advantage and weaponize the Fricos, maybe when you're attacking another camp like in this clip here. So after you've cleared through a horde of Fricos, make sure to go back and collect their ears, because in Days Gone, Frico ears are actually used as a currency. Number 4, your bike. So the main mode of transportation in Days Gone is your bike. Now this is something you actually need to take care of. You can't just go mowing down zombies with it because it actually has a durability. You have to make sure that you've got enough fuel in order to make the trip that you're wanting to make. Otherwise you're going to end up halfway in the open world of Days Gone with everything out to get you, and you will have to go by foot. Throughout the game, you'll be able to collect resources and upgrade your bike. And it's also something to keep in mind of the types of terrain that you're driving on from A to B, because that can expand or diminish the lifetime of your tires and how soon you'll have to repair them. And finally, number 5, this world is out to get you. From the Fricos themselves, to animal Fricos, to the weather, to your bike deteriorating in the middle of nowhere, and even to other human factions trying to get you. You could be driving along thinking everything's fine, suddenly there's a makeshift road stop up ahead and you're being shot by a sniper. Now, if you are being ambushed a little bit too much in the area that you're in, you can get on top of this by going around and clearing out the enemy camps, by either going into a Frico nest and throwing a Molotov in there and clearing them out as they run out, or going to the enemy human camps and clearing them out yourself. But that's it for today's video, everyone. I am actually super keen for Days Gone and running away from all of those massive hordes and swarms of Fricos. Let me know in the comments down below why you're super keen to get your hands on Days Gone on the 26th of April. But thanks for watching, everyone. This was EV Games, and we'll see you next time.